Verses on the perfection of wisdom. Homage to all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Thereupon the Lord, in order to gladden the four assemblies and to further lighten up this perfection of wisdom, preached at that time the following verses. Chapter 1. Preliminary Admonition. Call forth as much as you can of love, of respect, and of faith. Remove the obstructing defilements and clear away all your taints. Listen to the perfection of wisdom of the gentle Buddhas, taught for the weal of the world, for heroic spirits intended. The source of Subhuti's authority. The rivers in all this rose-apple island, which cause the flowers to grow, the fruits, the herbs and trees, they all derive from the might of the king of the Nagas, from the dragon residing in Lake Anopatapta, his magical power. Just so, whatever dharmas the Jina's disciples established, whatever they teach, whatever adroitly explain concerning the work of the holy which leads to the fullness of bliss and also the fruit of his work, it is the Tathagata's doing. For whatever the Jina has taught, the guide to the Dharma, his pupils, if genuine, have well been trained in it. From direct experience, derived from their training, they teach it. Their teaching stems but from the might of the Buddhas and not their own power. The basic teachings. No wisdom can we get hold of, no highest perfection, no bodhisattva, no thought of enlightenment either. When told of this, if not bewildered and in no way anxious, a bodhisattva courses in the well-gone's wisdom. In form, in feeling, will, perception and awareness, nowhere in them they find a place to rest on. Without a home they wander. Dharmas never hold them, nor do they grasp at them. The Jina's bodhi they are bound to gain. The wanderer, Shrenika, in his gnosis of the truth, could find no basis, though the skandhas had not been undone. Just so the bodhisattva, when he comprehends the dharmas as he should, does not retire into blessed rest. In wisdom, then, he dwells. What is this wisdom? Whose and whence? He queries. And then he finds that all these dharmas are entirely empty. Uncowed and fearless in the face of that discovery, not far from Bodhi is that Bodhi being then. To course in the skandhas, in form, in feeling, in perception, will, and so on, and fail to consider them wisely, or to imagine these skandhas as being empty, means to course in the sign, the track of non-production ignored. But when he does not course in form, in feeling or perception, in will or consciousness, but wanders without home, remaining unaware of coursing, firm in wisdom, his thoughts on non-production, then the best of all the calming trances cleaves to him. Through that, the bodhisattva now dwells tranquil in himself, his future Buddhahood assured by antecedent Buddhas. Whether absorbed in trance or whether outside it, he minds not. For of things as they are, he knows the essential original nature. Coursing thus, he courses in the wisdom of the Sugatas, and yet he does not apprehend the dharmas in which he courses. This coursing he wisely knows as a no-coursing. That is his practice of wisdom, the highest perfection. What exists not, that non-existence the foolish imagine. Non-existence as well as existence they fashion. As dharmic facts, existence and non-existence are both not real. A bodhisattva goes forth when wisely he knows this. If he knows the five skandhas is like an illusion, but makes not illusion one thing and the skandhas another, if, freed from the notion of multiple things, he courses in peace, then that is his practice of wisdom, the highest perfection. Those with good teachers, as well as deep insight, cannot be frightened on hearing the mother's deep tenets. But those with bad teachers who can be misled by others are ruined thereby, as an unbaked pot when in contact with moisture.